Alright YouTube, so for today's vlog, the inspiration came from a cooking reality show that was on in the background at the dentist office. And it's funny because just before this I was thinking like, oh my goodness, what am I gonna make for today's vlog? I'm so out of ideas, I'm having writer's block, and sure enough one thing pops up and then boom, a million ideas pop in my head, as that's the type of creative person I am. But I don't have any drawings for this vlog, but I do have an interesting storyline to tell. So for this series, it sort of bounces off the Squid Games, Jones Beach Squid Game style series I was working on, where it sort of fuses with Pokemon, anime, manga lore, and other creative drawings I've drawn for like the scenery and some Batman characters as well as other DC characters. So this is a cooking reality show which is similar to Total Drama Island, which was a great show, and this sort of bounces off that with a Survivor theme of characters making cooking challenges. But there's special twists, as instead of just, the judgmental judges and the vicious hostility of their other competitors, there are Pokemon, evil Pokemon for that matter, that are trying to kill them. But the creators and the hosts of the show don't care, and they just want to eat their delicious gourmet food that these chefs have made. Some of them aren't even chefs, they're just first-time cooks or first-time students, and they're gonna learn through this hard adversity. And one of my favorite scenes that I've created for this mini-series that I'm working on right now and sort of bouncing off the ideas in my head, similar to my Pokemon horror movie where there's the scene with the Greninja lab, there's also another scene with the Greninja lab, as well as a few other even more poisonous, deadly frogs in this series. But don't worry, they'll not be eating the frogs, they'll just be being tried to kill by them. The frogs are trying to kill them, sorry, hard to talk sometimes. So remember how I said, there are not only Pokemon and other vicious DC characters trying to kill them, I'm talking about reading mine. So for the pilot episode of this series that I just created on the spot, the characters have a dilemma of whether they want to work with each other and sort of realize they know where this will go, that some characters will not be out for each other, they'll be out to get each other and behind each other's backs, but they don't know who it'll be. So they're torn between whether teaming up or just every man for himself. So sort of a tough dilemma for these characters. But when the odds are completely against them, as they're a killer frog Pokemon and killer lantern Pokemon, the evil lantern that is, they have no choice but to team up. And all the characters on this competition come from creative backgrounds, but not all kitchen-like or food backgrounds. Some have been music producers and beat makers like Husky, shout out to Husky, great beats, and artists, creative YouTubers like me, and other people that either paint, draw, write, all that fun stuff in between, even some mechanics, some butchers. So who knows where this series will go, as I just created on the spot. But I thought it would be a fun vlog to make because I want to challenge myself with my writing skills and improvisation. So let me know what you guys thought of this vlog. Did I do a good job, or am I just rambling on? Who knows? Stay tuned for more soon. Goodbye.